yeah, I don't know how much I've actually recorded of like other stuff. I can't honestly remember for this month, so this vlog could be short. I honestly don't remember. I think I've taken some videos at the gym because that's really where I go aside from being at school.
Why can't we put lids on anything? Drives me insane.
We have many a marker.
Because they lose the lid. It is 6th, 7th. It's Wednesday. It's the first week in May. And we've had, so we didn't have school last Thursday or Friday because it was Labor Day here, so we had days off. And then Monday was Children's Day and Buddha's birthday. I know for sure it was Buddha's birthday. So we didn't have school. So we're back at it, and like the weather has been gorgeous. It was gorgeous yesterday on my way to school. It was gorgeous on my way to school today too. And we're supposed to have, get all these off of here. We're supposed to have field day on Friday, and that's the only day. Like when I checked yesterday, it said like 85% chance of rain. And when I checked this morning, it said like 88% chance of rain and like 100% cloud cover. Like it's been in like the 70s, and Thursday it's supposed to be like a high of 78, and like Friday I think it's a high of like 62. So it's probably, it's gonna have to get postponed. They're calling it tomorrow morning is when they're gonna decide, but probably it's gonna get that field day goes to Monday, and then we'll run Monday's schedule on Friday. So I'm telling you, crazy weeks for fourth quarter, crazy weeks. Okay, we've got these off the drying rack. I've got time. Okay, I've got time. I'm gonna go hang these in the hallway. So that way it's taken care of. Chipping away at it. My kids today, I think all of them except for my last group are on day 4 of 5 for their projects, and tomorrow's group is the same because it's so weird. So we didn't have school Monday. We ran Tuesday's schedule on Tuesday, but even though today is Wednesday, we're running Thursday's schedule. And Thursday we're running Friday's schedule because Friday we're supposed to have field day. But if we don't have field day, then we're running Monday's schedule on Friday. It is the weirdest week. And then, yeah, if we have field day next Monday, we'll have that Monday. And then starting Monday, whether it happens to be Friday or Monday, we have rehearsal starting for concerts. So this is why I have to have a planner where I write everything down. Otherwise, you'd get lost in it. But yeah, kids are on day 4, except for I think 2nd grade is on day 3. And then same with tomorrow's groups. They're pretty much all on day 4. And this project is 5 weeks, so then they'll just finish it up next week. And yeah, just getting through it. I was like, I've been trying to start to plan of like what we're gonna do when my parents are here. I already kind of have a plan in the back of my head. But we did all of like what I call like the tourist hotspots, the things like you have to see when they came. They're my first summer here, they came to visit. And that was fine, but like it's gonna be so much nicer this summer because it's more low key of like, oh, there's not like set things we have to see. I'm gonna be like, oh, I want you guys to see Suwon, so like we're gonna go down to Suwon, or like, oh, I want you guys to like see this area, so we're just gonna like walk around this area, like different parts in Seoul, or go back to different like parks. I think Mom wants to go back to Seoul Forest, and I want to take them to Hwadam Forest, which is like a botanical garden outside of Seoul. So, but it should be more mellow. Also, I think it's going to be better because I changed up the layout in my apartment. So like before, when they came to visit, because I had 2 set bedrooms, there really wasn't like a hangout space in my apartment. And so like if it was crummy out or something and we just wanted to like sit around and like eat or like watch a movie, there really wasn't a space now. Back then I should say for it, but I changed it and put like the in quotes big bedroom. I went ahead and changed that into like a living space and put the couch in there and some like chairs. And so it's definitely more of a hangout spot, opened up where the couch used to be then, now to just more of like a flow spot, and then there's just one back bedroom. So hopefully that'll make it so like if it is like, let's say it rains or something, we could just hang out inside my place and still have ample space and feel comfortable to like stretch out and watch a movie, which I know should be fine because I've had Melanie and Katie Joe over before, and that was 3 of us along with Toby, and it was fine. So that will be nice to have that as an option. I think that should just help alleviate some of it, so that way we have like a sitting place in my apartment. Should work out well. But yeah, this week already has been weird. Didn't go to the gym yesterday, so I went Monday even though we didn't have school. Tuesday should be my upper body day. But then I got a message at like 4 that Toby's daycare forgot to pick him up for the day. And so I was freaking out because I was like, that means he's been inside all day. Like he probably needs to go to the bathroom. So he probably went to the bathroom. So I can't go to the gym. Like I need to go home. They ended up picking him up, but it was like 4 p.m. So I was like, I need to go home because I need to see if he made a mess. And then as I was going home, I was like, oh my gosh, it's not a Roomba, but it's pretty much like a Roomba vacuum goes on at 3:30. So I was like, oh, this could potentially be really bad. But my poor sweet baby was such a champ, and we had no accidents. I would have been fine with it. It would have been like, it's totally not his fault. But he was a champ, and he held it. Poor baby. But because of it, I didn't go to the gym yesterday. So I'm gonna go today, because today is usually my rest day. So I was like, whatever. Tuesday's gonna be my rest day. I'm gonna go home, take care of that if I need to take care of it, and then I'll just go to the gym today. So I'll be excited about. I want a good arm day. I put both my lower body and my upper body. I got this idea from Jessica. I took like screenshots of the workouts and I put them in ChatGPT, and I was like, I want you to analyze, is this a good lower body day? Is this a good upper body day? And so it told me like, oh yeah, you're hitting these, of like, you could probably cut down on this one because it's like an overlap of the same thing. So I was like, oh. So hopefully that means my lower body day should be a little bit shorter now, because it's always been a little bit longer than upper body. So I tweaked the order of some things and cut like, I think an exercise or 2 out, because I was like, it's just kind of like a redundancy. But yeah, so I'll be excited to make this.
Everybody's chasing something. I gotta run to my party. I know, you know, I'm so fun. Yeah, I just wanna cry a river. I can float down in the sun. Everybody's in the kitchen, drinking all of my ambition. I know, you know, I'm so cool. Yeah, I just wanna put all of my problems in the swimming pool. Forget my blues.
like, it's May, it's Wednesday. And then I was like, I don't even know what day it is. It is the 14th, and I've got my prep right now. My kids are, today one group is on the intro to their 7th project, and then the other 3 have the final day on their project. So just wrapping it up for them. So for me mentally, that should be a pretty chill day, even though it means that because it's the review game on the project, it will probably be loud, but it'll be fine. Yesterday, one of my groups had their choir rehearsal because 2nd and 3rd grade had their concert. They had their concert last night. And then Monday we had field day. Went well. Weather was perfect for it, so can't complain there. Yeah, just check in. Gym yesterday felt fine. Arms felt a little bit wobbly, but is what it is. Well, yeah, super short check-in. We're just chipping away. Rest of the week, Thursday, so tomorrow will be normal, and then Friday will be normal except for 5th grade has a field trip, although I think it's supposed to rain. So we'll see what they do with that. But yeah, I'm like looking around my room because eventually, like as we get done, I've got I think with today's group and tomorrow's group, it is my like 3rd to last time. So like I'll have 3 more times with them. I think with Friday too. But then after that, I only see them 2 more times unless they have a choir rehearsal, a concert rehearsal. And I'm just starting to look around the room of like, okay, I'm used to taking like all the furniture and then putting it in the storage closet. But I think they're repaint because they wax our floors. But I think they're also repainting our walls this year too, which I'm like, because I'm going to have to take down, does that mean I'm going to have to take down the lights too? I'll have to ask Brandon if he takes down his lights. Like I've got like my set of string lights. Those aren't on the wall. Honestly, they should be fine. They're not on the wall, so. But I'm looking at the rest of the stuff, like their art wheels, posters. But really, it's going to be the clipboards back here and the clock that I'll take down. That'll take a little bit. It won't take so much time like taking them down. It's just going to take more time when I have to put them back up next fall. So I'll have to make sure I get a picture of them so I remember the like order because of how I have them like pieced together on the wall. So yeah, I need to start taking my plants home. And then I also have an air mattress I need to take. I'm borrowing it from the Benedicts for my parents when they're here, so we have enough sleeping spaces for all of us.
Y si tú me quieres, ven pa' aquí, te atreves. Dame esto lento, quiero sentir tu cuerpo. Volamos juntos, cuando estamos juntos. Ven pa' aquí, mi amor, hacemos el amor. El mundo se paró, solo esta pasión. Mira, me siento el calor de tu mira. Cuando estás acá estoy tranquila y no me importa nada. Fuego, yo siento contigo un fuego. Me mata el olor de tu cuerpo y no me importa nada.
Hello. Sunday, we've got Rachel's bridal shower today, so I'm on my way. And we have cake. Hello. It's 26th, Monday, 26th of May, and we are in the last week of kids having specials.
So, like, we'll have them next week for Vacation Bible School, but that is, like, its own weird schedule. But for specials, as I'm checking out what is wrong with this thing, for specials, it is empty. The last week. So, kids are getting their sketchbooks back. I took down the artwork that was on the clipboards. Found out that I do not have to get rid of, like, I don't have to take them down. They're not painting, which is so exciting. Because I was just, like, looking around at, like, posters there, the art wheels. The lights that I have strung up would probably need to go down. The posters over there. Just, like, all of the clipboards. So I was pumped to hear that I do not have to take those down. But yeah, on last week of specials, and we're just doing kind of like a review week. So we're reviewing all of their different projects that they've done so far this year. I can hear them outside. Like, they must be going to World Language or Tech, and they're so noisy. Which I kind of feel like that's going to be just how most of this week is. It's like, okay, we're finishing up. Kids are getting squirrely because, like, they're definitely ready. It got really hot last week. But thankfully it's kind of dipped back down again because I do not need it to heat up that hot. It was like in the upper 80s, felt like high 90s. I was like, no thanks. So it's dipped back down a little bit. So it's been comfortable and enjoyable. So I hope it's that way when mom and dad get here. But yeah, we had Rachel's bridal shower yesterday. And so we started like in their new place, which is, I love the windows. And then we went up to the roof, and that was so nice. And hung out there, got back home, and then just took Toby on a little walk. And it was so funny. Like, I have been living in the same apartment for going on 4 years now. And I, on purpose, chose to take us like a couple different ways on some different roads and meander, and was able to find different alleys that we don't normally do. And it's fun when you can like rediscover different areas, even though they were alleys that I was like, oh, I've done the ones that must run like parallel with this. But it was fun just to find those. So I think I'll have to have us do those a couple more times because they were really fun. Yeah. Ending the month before the chaos that is like trying to pack everything. Shouldn't be too bad because I kind of have a routine. But because mom and dad are coming, I have kind of like a laundry list of things that I want to get done, including the laundry, before they get here. So I've been making that list of like what groceries I want to have and then what meals I want to have prepped in the fridge and just ready to go for when they get here, as well as like things that I want to clean around the house, and then get all of that done, like get their little T-Money cards loaded up so we can use the buses, make sure just everything's taken care of. So making lots of to-do lists to get that done. But that's it for now.
See you on the coast now, and out the window with your guard down. Running into waves of the day start to fray like a loose ground.
That's more ours.
You need the key.
That's our street.
For you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
to you.